Hey everybody, welcome to Ocala Garage. My name is Thomas. So it's been a bit since my last video. I have been waiting since, let's see, it's July, I don't know, July 16th, 15th, I don't know, middle of July. I have been waiting since the end of February when I got my car for, well, these 4 bolts, among other things. They actually came in about a month ago and I was all excited because they are the bolts that hold this little steering connecting rod from the steering spindle over to the rack. So I went to put them on, and there's a left and a right. And I held them up, and I had 2 left sides, 2 driver sides. So I messaged Factory 5 and said, hey, you guys sent me 2 of the same. So they sent me, I just got it yesterday, peeled it out. They sent me 2 more. Now these are definitely a left and a right, but they don't seem, I don't know. They seem a little bit not quite right to me. Like this one has more of an angle, I feel like, than the other one. I don't know. Maybe they're okay. But we're gonna try and put them on today. However, in actually looking at what I have already sent you guys or posted on YouTube, I believe I missed an actual video and I don't know where the footage is. So it really wasn't a super exciting video. It was just putting the steering spindles on to the upper and lower control arms. So let me take you through that real quick, and then we'll just move on to these little steering connecting rods. So hang on for that. All right, so the footage that's missing is me just attaching the steering spindle to the upper and lower control arms. One of the lessons learned is read the manual, because this says PSS, passenger side spindle, and the other one says DSS. Now if you're kind of paying attention, this is actually the driver's side of the car. On this vehicle, because the steering rack is in front of the control arms, these go reversed. So the driver's side one goes passenger side one goes here. I guess on their pickup truck, maybe one of the other vehicles, the steering rack is actually behind the control arms, so they go on the correct sides. So pay attention to that, because I did that wrong the first time and had to take these off and put them back on the opposite ways. The other thing is you can only torque one of these bolts down with your torque wrench and socket, because there's just not enough room to get the socket in between these 2. So one of the control arms is way up, you can torque one down. The other one you need to torque some other way. But so that was an interesting thing, was just to try to torque these down. And actually they really should be torqued down when these are under weight, under actual load. So I'm going to go back through and torque them later once this car is on the ground. But that is that. I might have a video coming out soon. I did a bunch of drilling of these panels and I made 1 or 2 mistakes, things to think about that I want to share with you, but that's for another video. So on to attaching the steering rod arm, whatever it's called. All right, so I remember what it was I wanted to mention about these now. If I hold them up against each other, see how this one dips down? It's a touch shorter. I don't know if that's really truly correct, but this is what they just sent me after knowing that I had the wrong parts. So we're going to assume that this is correct. If anybody out there knows for sure that this is wrong, just that, you know, the angle of it just seems off. Let me know. Maybe it's fine, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm gonna go with that's how it's supposed to be for right now. These go on. There's a couple of bolts, a couple of holes right here, and they go on with this angling out. So on the other side it'll go angling out like that. And this goes down below, so this is a tapered opening, so the narrow opening goes up. And then this connects in from down below, like that. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way for now. And then the reason everything has to stop is because these bolts go in behind your actual everything, behind everything. So let's get this here, there, and I'll screw these on. I'm not going to bore you guys with the details of me tightening this down, but they get tightened to 60 foot-pounds. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll come back with the next step. All right, the next thing that's going to go on is just the actual spindle here, which might have to get tapped on. Yep. That's a snug fit. All right, so you know, the book says it might require a light tap with a soft mallet. So yeah, I'm thinking more than a light tap. There we go. That's part of the way. There we go. All right. Now this I will not be torquing on because I don't have a socket big enough. I thought I did, but I don't. So we'll get this torqued on later. 250 foot-pounds, and that'll be done. Make sure this never comes off. And then I'm gonna go do the other side. That's it for today. Just a quick video. Not much progress, but moving along. I think I have everything I need except for a big enough socket to torque down that bolt, or sorry, that nut. But I've got everything I need to finish the front end. So hopefully we'll see some of those videos here in the next couple of weeks. And until then, thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you next time.